Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and mercy of Allah be upon all of the members of these YouTube channels and the viewers, as well as to my nearest and dearest ones and to my students. I wanna tell you an accident matter today. The topics is what is the difference between communicative English language and competitive English language. Verily, this is an most powerful English topics that most of our students don't know about the communicative English language and competitive English language. And originally, English has been divided into two types. One is communicative English language and other one is competitive English language. The beginners means the students who want to learn English language, they can know about the communicative English language, and normally an educated person or a teacher or English learners may be good at in communicative English language. They may have a good command of responding and answering and making question, but all of the students and viewers and educated person are not good at in competitive English language. We have to be an good and ideal and good competitive English speakers. So this is must for our present world, and this is the main spheres of English horizons to make us competitive and worthy of an English learners to the competitive English horizon, because we know that we are going to face different kinds of competitive examinations, and as well as we may have faced in different types of viva situations. And in viva situations, you may be asked different types of unknown or complicated questions. So answering different types of complicated questions, or delivering lectures or speech, coming in the stage or in front of a group of people about any unknown topics, and if you can apply all types of English structures and you can give a real informations, then it will be a competitive English language and competitive source of English speakings. So we'll really try to increase our competitive English language in this regard. So I'll here just tell you the main themes of communicative and competitive English language. Communicative English language refers the normal answering yes and no question. Suppose if I ask you how are you, and someone will answer yes I'm fine, and what are you doing at the present, where will you go now, and what will you do tomorrow, and what did you do in the previous day, or what is your aim in life, and what will you do after your communicative, after completing your educational life, or what will you do in your leisure time. These types of common questions and answer is related to the communicative English language, and everyone may be good at in communicative English language, but most of the students are not good at in competitive English language. And the real thirster or real hunkers of jobs or real learners of English language, if we want to face different kinds of competitive examinations, or if we want to shine in our real life, then we must have a good command in competitive English language. Competitive English language refers in any situations or any kinds of examinations, if you are eligible of, or if you are worthy of answering a long lectures or a long delivers about any branches of topics at least 5 minutes or 3 minutes, then you will be regarded as an as an ideal English competitive speakers. Like if I am asked to tell about the globalization process, or about the world climbing systems, or about the respiration process, how many of us or how many of our students will be able to answer or respond about these topics, like globalization's respiration processes, or about the internal conflicts of the governments. So this is the main things. So if we want to increase in competitive English language, the main power or the main essence of English speakings, we must have a good command of English language. And first of all, we have, as we are Bengali, we must collect, or we must gather the real Bangla topics about the topics that has been asked to you, like globalization. So about the globalization, you must have a good contents in your mind. If you have a good contents in your mind about globalization, respiration process, or about the conflicts between two government parties, then you will be able to say it, or you will be able to outcome it by your mouth. Otherwise, anyone will not be able. So to develop the competitive English language, you must read Bangla magazine or Bangla composition or different kinds of Bangla newspapers, and you have to collect contents, informations in your mind, and you have to arrange it, and then gradually try to learn the English grammars and English synonyms and antonyms and unknown topics, and try to say it by yourself, making records or anyway with sharing with your friends and nearest and dearest ones. Okay, dear viewers, I'm just not gonna tell you a long lectures. Very soon I will also come to you with another new topics, and I hope you have understood about the main things of communicative and competitive English language. We can learn communicative English language, but without having a good command of competitive English language, I, you, and everyone or none will be able to go to the apex of success of English horizon. Okay, I hope everyone will pray for us to increase our competitive English language, as I am an English learner as well as a teacher. As far as I know, I know, or as far as I have the ability of English language, I try to teach my students, and I hope everyone will think you as an English learners, because learning has no finish. It is unlimited. You can learn in any situation, in any age. That's why you should think yourself as an English learners, and you can gather knowledge and you can express to the peoples around you. Okay, I hope everyone will share it, or everyone will listen it very carefully, and will talk with your friends and nearest and dearest ones. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.